The Enchanted Box. Emma loved garage sales. There was something thrilling about sifting through old belongings, searching for hidden treasures. On one sunny Saturday morning, she stumbled upon an ornate jewelry box at the edge of a neighbor's driveway. The box was beautiful, intricately carved wood, inlaid with delicate silver designs, and a small lock that had long lost its key. "How much for the jewelry box?" Emma asked, holding it up to the elderly man running the sale. "Oh, that old thing," he replied, eyes glancing at the box. "It used to belong to my grandmother. She passed away years ago, but we never found the key." Intrigued by its history and craftsmanship, Emma bought the box for a mere $5. At home, she placed it on her dresser, admiring the fine details and wondering what secrets it might hold. Days turned into weeks, and Emma's curiosity about the box grew. She tried picking the lock but found it more challenging than she anticipated. Each failed attempt only deepened her desire to uncover what lay inside. The box seemed to call to her, whispering promises of hidden wonders. One evening, unable to resist any longer, Emma decided to force the lock open. She hesitated, not wanting to damage the beautiful box, but the need to know was overwhelming. With a small, sharp tool and a bit of determination, the lock finally gave way with a satisfying click. Inside, Emma found an array of lavish jewelry, diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and sapphires set in intricate designs. The pieces were breathtakingly beautiful, shimmering under the light. Emma couldn't believe her luck. The jewelry was worth a small fortune. But more than its value, she found herself irresistibly drawn to its beauty. Emma began wearing a piece of the jewelry every day. A sparkling ring one day, a delicate necklace the next. Each time she caught her reflection, she felt a strange sense of satisfaction, as if the jewelry completed her. It was as if the pieces were made for her, enhancing her beauty and confidence. But soon, she noticed something unsettling. When she took the jewelry off, she felt a deep sense of loss and dissatisfaction. Her reflection seemed dull and plain without the glittering adornments. She felt ugly, almost repulsive, as if her true self was revealed only when she was wearing the jewelry. Days turned into weeks, and Emma's obsession grew. She wore more and more of the jewelry, layering necklaces, rings, bracelets, and earrings. The more she wore, the more entranced she became. The jewelry seemed to have a life of its own, whispering sweet nothings in her ear, urging her to adorn herself even more. The jewelry began to dominate her thoughts. At work, she found herself staring at her reflection in her computer screen, admiring the way the light caught the jewels. In public, she sought out mirrors, windows, any reflective surface to catch a glimpse of herself. Each time, she fell deeper into a trance, losing track of time and place. Mesmerized by the beauty of the jewels, her friends and family noticed the change. "Emma, you seem different lately," her best friend Lucy said one afternoon. "Is everything okay?" Emma forced a smile, but inside she felt a growing sense of unease. "I'm fine, just been busy," she replied, trailing off. But even as she spoke, she caught her reflection in a nearby window and felt the familiar pull, the need to admire herself. The jewelry's influence over her was undeniable. She felt an almost physical pain when she was without it, a gnawing emptiness that only the jewels could fill. She began to wear more and more of the jewelry, layering pieces until there was no more room on her fingers, wrists, or neck. She felt an overpowering sense of euphoria, as if she had finally become whole. One night, in a trance-like state, Emma put on every piece of jewelry from the box. She adorned herself with the diamonds, emeralds, rubies, and sapphires until there was no more room on her body. The weight of the jewelry was immense, but she felt an overpowering sense of euphoria, as if she had finally become whole. Suddenly, the world around her faded, and everything went dark. When Emma awoke, the trance had lifted. She was still sitting in front of the dresser, but something was horribly wrong. The first thing she noticed was the absence of weight. She looked down at her hands and body. Every piece of jewelry had disappeared. The once open and overflowing box was now locked tight once again, as if it had never been disturbed. A sense of dread filled Emma's heart as she glanced around the room. Her eyes fell on Lucy, who lay lifeless on the floor, a look of terror frozen on her face. Emma's mind raced, memories flooding back. She had invited Lucy over, eager to show off the beautiful jewelry. But something had taken over her. The jewelry, once a symbol of beauty, had turned her into a monster. Tears streamed down her face as she realized the full extent of what she had done. The jewelry, with its hypnotic pull, had driven her to madness. The allure of the ornate box had led to tragedy, revealing the darkness within her soul. Emma's life was shattered. The guilt and regret consumed her, leaving her a shell of the person she once was. The jewelry, now gone, left behind a haunting silence, its beauty a stark contrast to the horror it had caused. In the end, Emma learned a harsh lesson. Some treasures are best left undiscovered, and some secrets are too dangerous to reveal. The jewelry box, with its glittering contents, was not a gift but a curse, a reminder that the true cost of beauty can sometimes be more than we can bear.